Well, I'm panicking because I'm pretty sure my two targets just shed their antlers. Alright guys, I'm here in an undisclosed location with a subscriber of mine. So, gonna see if we find any sheds here. Gonna hike as far as we can. Oh, it's the third skull so far. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, show that puppy off. You gotta tell us your name though first.
I'm Caden. Found this at work the other day. Hard white. It's got some pretty crazy mass.
And it's a road shed.
Road shed. Found it off the road.
Crazy. Look at that. See the base on that thing. Oh yeah. White gold. That's next to a big truck. For reference. Since I only have 1 year of past knowledge of where I've found sheds, I had to go into a bunch of new places, but also I checked a couple of the old places that I found sheds last year. In doing so, I found a bunch of boot tracks, people that had already been in there, in places that I had found sheds in April. So I just assumed that a lot of the places the bucks were shedding late, so I could go back in there once the snow was melted. We got hit with a big storm, so it brought down a bunch of different bucks, lower and lower. I was able to go film some of them, and I'll show you guys that film of a couple of the different bucks and then a couple sheds. So places I normally was finding antlers were super pressured. There's tracks everywhere, so I decided to go to the right side of the hills where nobody else was going. Found these 2 shed bucks and a couple other deer all filtered throughout this juniper trees. Ended up stumbling across a 2-point after my phone died. Alright guys, worked my butt off. We got a decent one here. Looks like you just shed. Still got the O-ring on, but it was before the storm. It not a bad forky, but for the amount of miles I did with the fractured ankle, I thought I'd find more, but I'll never complain for not being skunked. Super fun, good time to be out, and absolutely freezing in the snow. But it's buried. I only saw the 2 tips, so it's kind of crazy, but just hitting the thermal cover in junipers is what got it done. Now I need to try to get out of here. It's such a sketchy drive into this place. It takes me, gosh, it's going to take me probably 30-40 minutes to get out of here. So, peace. Here's a fun little fact about deer that most people, I would say general average person, doesn't know. It's kind of interesting. When it's very, very deep snow, sometimes the deer, when they bed down, which is what they do when they process food, they'll melt all the snow in the beds where they're at. But when they do that, then sometimes they'll feed in those beds because it basically melts all the snow off the top of the surface. So a lot of times I'll see when it's deep snow and they can't browse anything, if it's too deep, they'll bed and then they'll eat in their bed. So it's kind of cool.
Well, I'm panicking because I'm pretty sure my 2 target bucks out of the 5 that I have just shed together. One of them's got a bloody base, and I need to find these suckers before it snows or before someone else finds them, because these ones are as close to town bucks as you get because there's so many people watching them. But I'm running out of light. I maybe got 10 minutes of light, so I'm shooting back down there because I couldn't go in my work truck. I'm freaking out. These bucks, like, he's got bloody bases. I don't know though. That's him. That might actually be him. Yeah. No, it's not. He's got a double brow. It's a different buck. He's a long ways away. He's got a good frame. He just doesn't have those like kickers. It's hard because this unit usually doesn't have good genetics. That's good. Okay, what did I just do, Candlin?
He just talked to a homeowner and got permission with all this land to be able to hunt for sheds.
Like over 1,000 acres. There's kids that shed hunted, he said, but I was shocked that he let me because it's all posted private property, and I mean everybody watches deer on this place, so the fact that he said yes so quick, and then we literally just talked about the church and other things the rest of the time. Super nice guy, and I was shocked how quick he said yes, to be perfectly honest. It was Candlin. When I got up there, I'm like, everyone probably asks here, everybody probably knocks, or he lets no one on or everyone on. And Candlin's like, you need to I hate the word manifest, but she said, you need to manifest that they're gonna say yes. And I was like,
they're gonna probably say no. And I was
yeah.
like, no, they're gonna say yes.
And I was shocked because I got permission from the other cattle farmer, and they only let their family on, which is like 2 people in their family. Their nephew, who's like 8, so he's not going to be coming out there by himself, and then someone else. So it was like the odds that I had these 2 cattle farmers that both own over 300 acres. There's not many sheds on them, but the fact that they said yes, and I have permission to cut through their property now, so this way I can access more land before the private roads that you have to go through gates to get to. Now I can get past all of that. And he said there hasn't been elk on it for a couple of years, probably like 10 years, but it's there's always a possibility of finding an old one, so it'd be kind of cool, but kind of crazy that they said yes. So boom. Get peace.
Yes.
Is that a walkie-talkie or his phone?
I don't know. Hopefully he's not lost.
Yeah, he's talking. I'm looking for the crabby 8-point or the crabby 4x4. Not having any luck yet, but I'm still gonna keep searching. I'm pretty sure he shed because the biggest bodied buck has shed his antlers and a smaller one. And there's another one that's still holding Forky side, but they usually run together. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, it has started to snow on me pretty heavily. Not like heavy, but it's melting on contact, but it's coming down pretty good. And the temperature's dropped quite a bit. Any deer in Nebo? I know there's a lot of deer, but is there any big ones? Oh my gosh. And you're the only big one on this whole area is probably 140 inches, but it's this gosh dang winter range in the west. Come on. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking giant. Oh my gosh, that's a 180. I did it. I found a chuck. It only took 3 miles on a bad ankle. Oh my gosh. So pissed. Oh, this hurts so bad. I might be done for a while, guys. Sorry. I was holding out till May so I could go for a shed opener for elk, but I don't know. I might just get the surgery soon. Mega giant. Oh yeah. Huge. Number 7 of the year. Chucky Chuck. Well, I just ran into a super nice kid. They don't have permission, but I don't care. He was really nice. He was respectful, so just let him keep hiking on his way. So if you see this, if you found the 4-point, let me know. He said he's after the same buck, so but my ankle's killing me, and I got to get back to get some work done. But I don't know. He saw him about a week ago too, is when he last saw him with his antlers. So who knows? Christmas cream.
Birthday cards.